in pi values by the fast track method and the regular method. Now we are going to discuss the value of cos of in pi where n is integer and here pi is 180 degrees. Let us go through our solution now. So given cos of n pi. So for n is equal to 1, cos of n pi can be written as cos of 1 into pi is pi. Nothing but cos 180 degrees because pi is 180 degrees. Now let us calculate the cos of 180 degrees. As we know that 180 can be expressed as cos of 90 degrees plus 90 degrees. So cos of here 90 plus theta form. So 90 plus theta lies in second quadrant. In the second quadrant cos will be negative. Okay, so minus, since it is 90 and odd multiple of 90 into 1, so cos becomes sine, so sine 90. So as you know that sine 90 is 1, so finally minus 1. Therefore cos pi, we got 1 pi or pi as minus 1. Now since n is an integer, let us go through the negative integer now. So n is equal to minus 1 implies cos of minus pi. Minus 1 into pi is minus pi. So nothing but plus cos pi here. Why? Since cos of minus theta is always cos theta plus cos theta. Already we have done cos pi is nothing but minus 1. So this implies cos of minus pi will also be minus 1. Now let us go through n is equal to 2 here. So this implies cos of 2 pi, nothing but as pi is 180 degrees, 2 into 180 degrees gives you 360 degrees. So I can write it as cos 360 degrees. So this is nothing but cos of now this I can write it as 270 degrees plus 90 degrees. 270 plus theta lies in fourth quadrant. Okay, so in fourth quadrant cos will be positive, and since 270 is nothing but 90 into 3, odd multiple of 90, so that's why here I can write it as this cos becomes sine. So finally here it is sine 90 degrees, nothing but 1. So therefore what I got now here, cos 2 pi value is nothing but plus 1. So let us go through now the value of now n is equal to 3. So this implies cos of, since n is equal to 3, I will get as 3 pi. So I can write it as cos of 3 into 180 degrees gives you 540 degrees. Now this 540 can be written as cos of here 360 degrees plus 180 degrees. Since it is 360 plus 180, so one revolution will be completed. So therefore it reduces to again cos 180 degrees, and already we have done it is nothing but minus 1. So minus 1. So therefore n is equal to 3, cos 3 pi is minus 1. Now n is equal to 4. Substitute n is equal to 4 here. I will get it as cos of 4 into pi. Pi is 180. 180 into 4 is 720 degrees. Now this I can express it as 360 degrees plus 360 degrees. So since 360 plus theta, again it completes one revolution. So again it reduces to cos this 360 here. So already we done cos 360 is nothing but 1. So this implies cos 4 pi is 1. So for n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and n is equal to minus 1, we have been picked up the values by calculating here. For n is equal to 1, we got minus 1, and here minus 1 we got for n is equal to 3 here. Next, for n is equal to 2, cos 2 pi is plus 1 and n is equal to 4, cos 4 pi is again plus 1. So now we can generalize here. Let us go through observations. So what is our observation? Observations. From this above we can write it as cos of n pi is equal to minus 1 if n is odd multiple of pi. If n is an even multiple here, cos n pi is equal to plus 1 if n is even multiple of pi. So like this, without calculating the values of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, we can calculate here. If it is a odd multiple of pi, it is minus 1 for cos, and cos of n pi is equal to plus 1 if n is even multiple of pi. So in this way, no need of going through each and every step, just go through the multiples. Okay, so previous class we discussed about sin n pi, now cos n pi. So this topic is very important for your MSET and intermediate IIT JEE mains on foundation level entrance examinations. So after watching the video, you can give the comments in the comment box, like, share, subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.